Hi guys, welcome to Keto Coaching with Keisha. I am Keisha. If you don't mind, please take a moment and click that little red icon on the side there to subscribe to my YouTube channel. And also, once you're done with that, click on the bell so you can get a notification anytime we post a video and you'll know what's going on. So this is Samantha, otherwise known as my Keto Kid. So today we wanted to come to you and talk about children or young people on keto. We're often asked, why is she on keto? Why is she doing keto? She's small enough. She doesn't have to lose weight. What are you doing? So I wanted to bring her on and do an interview so she could tell you what it's like being in college and doing keto, and what are some of the things that she has to deal with, not only with her friends, but when she's out on outings or going places, because she's still very social. She still does things. So we wanted to talk about that and let you guys know and be encouraged that this is a very doable lifestyle, even when you're in college. So, Samantha, so why don't you start with telling everyone, what was your why? What is the reason you started? Because we always want to focus on our why. So what was the reason you started keto?
So when I got to college, I gained about 30 pounds. Previous to that, I had already gained maybe 15, 20 pounds after graduating high school. But that was just from a lot of stress. It was just the adjustment. I'm a loner, so putting me around a lot of people and making me social and having to do group activities, it was a big adjustment for me. So I gained freshman 30. After that, I tried doing the gym. I tried going to doing the apple cider vinegar thing. I tried just about everything before I asked my mom for help. And then I tried to do keto by myself without being coached and without going to any classes, which was extremely hard because I didn't know all of the information that I thought I needed to know to actually do it the right way. After that, I lost, I think, probably about 15 pounds. After that, I went back to eating the same old way, only because I did notice that because my life was so all over the place and it was so many things going on, that food was the only thing that I can control. So that's the reason I felt like I could control the price, how much I wanted to spend, what I wanted to eat, how much I wanted to eat, if I wanted to take something home. But it wasn't having a healthy effect on me. So I decided to do keto. And I think I lost, in 2.5 months, I lost 44 pounds.
Yes. My keto kid. Now, I will tell you, during this time when she had gained the weight, I really didn't say anything. I noticed it, and because I had struggled with weight all of my life, all of my adult life, I know how that feels. So that can be a very sensitive subject. It can be very emotional as well. So when we gain weight, no one has to tell us because we know we've gained weight. So I didn't say anything to her. But what I did find that I did when we would go places together, because people would make comments and things like, oh, Sam, you're larger than your mom now. So I would find myself when we went out places and I knew we were going to be together, I would camouflage. So I would, on purpose, I would wear clothes that were too large so no one could tell that she was larger than I was, because I didn't want her to feel those same feelings that I had felt, because that can be very hurtful. So she needed to make sure, or we needed to make sure, or I needed to make sure that this lifestyle was her choice and that it was something that she wanted to do. And it was. So when she came to me and said that this is something that she wanted to do, of course I was happy, because as a parent, and here I am coaching all these people and they're losing all this weight, but then my daughters are struggling. So one of the best things about this lifestyle is that we can teach our children different. That we can teach them that they can still enjoy life, they can still enjoy foods, they can still be social, they can still go out and have fun, but not be bound by the addiction that foods carry with it, especially high carb foods. And so that was very important, and that was very great that I could teach her at a young age that this is something she can do that is very doable, and we can just do alternatives, because you know one of my hashtags is we eat good, because we do, and we have a good life. Now, I do want to talk about what it's been like for you on college. So what are some things you eat? Because, you know, she was a freshman last year, so having the meal plan was mandatory. So I was like, oh no, you're going to use these meal swipes. So tell me, what are some things that you found that were easy for you to do?
So I was fortunate enough to have an apartment. So with the apartment, I got a kitchen, but I'm not a cook. I don't like cooking. It's very aggravating to me. So I opt to use my my meal plan swipes. So on campus, I would go to like Chick-fil-A and get a grilled chicken salad sandwich, or I would get a grilled chicken sandwich, and I'll take the bun off. I could go to the buffet that we have on campus and get a salad and a few meats, or I can make a hamburger salad. So it was hard because, you know, they cater to a quick meal, which is usually a sandwich, and it has carbs or added sugars in them. So I had to kind of throw meals together, but once I got strict and I was in ketosis and I wasn't hungry anymore, then it was very easy to do because I didn't eat a lot.
Okay, so what has been the reaction of your friends and acquaintances since you've lost weight? And I chose acquaintance on purpose because not everyone is your friend. So what has been the reaction from those around you?
So my friends liked me better when I was curvy. Since then I've lost my curves, and they always say, oh, I liked you better when you were at the size before. And actually they have no idea what size I was at before. When I gained the 30 pounds, I didn't come around them at all. I didn't post on social media, I didn't take pictures, I didn't go around my family, so no one really knows what I look like besides my best friend and my mom. So hearing that is kind of, it takes a toll on you, because when you go through something like that, you want a lot of support. And when you hear from the people that you're with all the time and the people that you love that they liked you better when you were at your worst, then it kind of hurts.
Well, hearing that from them, and you know, as your mom, and I see you all the time, I know that you continue on your journey. You haven't let that stop you. You've continued to go on. I do wonder though, what motivates you to keep going?
I don't know.
Interesting. And you know, I wonder about this often, and I actually discussed this in class. You can answer in a minute. I'll give you a minute to think about it. So I discussed this in class. When you're losing weight, people often will interject and give you their opinion about what size they think you should be, whether it's healthy or not. And the health part of it seems to not be a focus. And they tend to say things like, oh, you look sick now, or, you know, you're losing too much weight. And I always say that, you know, especially our culture, that we have attached a figure of what was unhealthy as being healthy for so long that when we get healthy, we don't even know what that looks like. That when we get healthy, we don't even know what healthy looks like anymore. So we equate that to being sick, that someone is looking sick, and when in all actuality, we really were sick before and are healthy now. But people tend to say the wrong things. And it's crazy because when you're overweight, people say hurtful things, and you're hurt when they say it then, but then when you lose the weight, people still say hurtful things. So it doesn't matter. Being overweight is hard. Losing weight is hard. You have to choose your heart. So we choose healthy instead. So we have to teach our children that none of those things matter as long as we're being healthy in our choices. So are you ready to answer the questions now? Okay. So what motivates you to keep going even when your friends may not be in agreement?
So I think the thing that motivates me the most to keep going is probably all of your clients. Since I get to see them on almost a daily basis, I get to talk to them, and some of them, they're just starting out, or they're struggling and they need someone else to be strong for them. And I'm usually that person, even outside of keto, even with my friends emotionally, I'm always the person that's strong for them. So I think I have to be strict on myself. I have to have more self-discipline, just so other people can have self-discipline and they have someone who can guide them and they can look up to. But I think that's the thing that motivates me.
Interesting. So now I have the question, because you're my daughter, do you find that you do have the expectation to be great at this?
Yeah,
I can see that.
At the same time, I feel like it's my responsibility to take care of myself, but at the same time, I think it's a bonus that I'm helping taking care of others. So I don't really see it like as a burden, I guess.
That's my kid. Sounds exactly like something I would say. Is there anything else you would like to share? I've watched you. You've actually done really well. You do an amazing job working here with us. You share a lot. You're very knowledgeable at everything that we have going on here, all the products. You're knowledgeable about keto in general, what it takes for it to work, and weight loss in general. You're very knowledgeable about it. Do you have anything that you would like to add or share?
Because I'm young, I would like to say to all the young people who would like to continue a healthier lifestyle or want to lose weight, that now is the age that you should start loving yourself. Putting yourself first and actually investing things like this into yourself is going to take you further, so much further in life, and it's just going to continue over the years, and it's something that's going to be passed down to your children and your children's children. So I think it's a really good investment. Not only is it healthier, but you feel great about yourself. I love myself so much more now since I've been doing this.
We can tell from social media posts. So we're going to end with that. I really appreciate Samantha for all she does around here. I appreciate the effort she's put into pleasing herself, to making sure she has a healthy life. And again, it wasn't my decision, because I didn't want her to feel bad about gaining weight and being overweight. It was her decision, which makes it the best decision, because it was hers. This lifestyle has been something that she wanted to do. Of course, I wanted it for her, but it was very important that she wanted it for herself. So again, we thank you guys for watching. If you haven't yet, make sure you click that subscribe button, subscribe to the channel. We will have more things like this coming on as we embark on this journey to spreading health and wellness to everyone. So again, we thank you. Have a good one.